my mother passed away December 25th, 2018. Jason and I, if you don't know our story, we go to India all the time. And pre-COVID, we had been like 4 times already, and we 4 or 5. And, I mean, we've seen miracles on miracles. We've seen cancer healed. We've seen bones pop in place. We've held babies that doctors said that they would never have. Yeah. All these things, man. And so my mom had cancer, and she was diagnosed with it and had 2 years to live. And this whole time I'm praying, I'm frustrated with God because I'm like, I go to these people I don't know, and we're healing these people, and people being delivered, being saved. But I come home, even in my home, my mother is still bound with sickness. Yeah. And I'm like frustrated. I'm like, I'm not praying for another person, but I still go back and we go pray. And God still shows up year after year. And I'm so frustrated because God's not healing my mother the way that I think he should. And my mother passes away. And I remember looking at my dad the night that she passes away. And I said, I'm so sorry I couldn't heal her. The exact words I said. And the Lord took me to a scripture in 2 Kings, and I think it was the Hezekiah was the prophet, or I think that was his name. And he had a messenger come to him and say, hey, you're getting ready to die, get your affairs in order. And the prophet calls on to God and says, listen, I've been faithful to you. I've done everything that you've asked me to do. I'm not ready to die. Don't kill me. I'm not ready. Yeah. And he breaks down, and God sees it and says, okay, I'll extend your life 15 years. And see, the problem was I was wanting God to heal my mother when I was actually living in the miracle of extension of life. Because what you don't know, I haven't told you, is she was told she'd die in 2 years, but she lived 8 years. Yeah. So while I am praying for a miracle, I'm missing the miracle right before me. And because of that was cause of unmet expectation. Don't miss miracles, Pastor Jason, because you refuse to see them. That's right. Because they're not the way you expected them to happen.